Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're here at Punch and Franch here. Let's go ahead and get this next main story quest line. And level 50 stuff still. That's cool. Let's go with when the cold sets in, Lord Hotchinfoth awaits confirmation of the reason for your visit, Camp Dragonhead. So we tell him all about it.
The incident with the New Frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurthus soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Forton does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Toll. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing regularity. A visit to Whitebrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Alright, quest be accepted. Speak with the Dalmont at Whitebrim Front. Let's go do this bad boy. Fly through this blizzard. Always love a good blizzard. Except when I go out in it and all the snow turns to water. My clothes get soaked. It's never any good. As for right now, let's get up in here. Talk to old boy. Tim? Oh, he's up even higher. There he is. Here's old boy. Big man, welcome. You'd be pleased to know that the repairs to the stone Vigo proceed apace. shall rebuild sure and strong, and the Dravians may better batter themselves senseless against our shields in the west. I would venture, however, the matters of masonry are not what brought you to White. On the trail of a band of thieving heretics, you say? By the fury, but do you seem disdain to cross paths with those villains? I must confess, then, 'tis a sad truth that the wilds hereabouts have indeed grown thick with their number. They strike swiftly, without warning, and are canny enough to evade our most able trackers. But it is not merely their newfound organization that confounds us. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. I know not what manner of influence this Iceheart willed, but the men we face seem utterly lost in the grip of righteous fever. 'Tis an unsettling and unnatural zeal. Mayhap you would care to question one of their recent victims. As fate would have it, your arrival came moments after Trader was waylaid on the road. A patrol found the unfortunate fellow lying senseless in the snow and carried him to our infirmary. Assuming he has regained the use of his facilities, the merchant might recall some small detail that could aid you in your task. All right, let's go talk to him. Hope you don't mind. I'm gonna fly up out of here. Try to fly up out of here. And get to the infirmary, which I think is on the second floor. It is. It is not. Maybe it's on the third floor. Yep, there he is. Mistreated merchant. Tell you what happened? Why, yes, of course. I'm quite recovered enough for that. Anything to help catch those cowardly Blackhearts. I was traveling my usual route, the White Boar Brim Front, when a sudden blow sent me reeling. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground and several heretics were rifling through my cargo. Arms, armor, crystals, they were taking everything. It was then that one of them noticed my glaring gaze and stalked over to better acquaint my head with his mace. Before darkness claimed me, however, I distinctly heard the words, "Return to Snowcloak." I dare say this is where they are hauling my goods. It should not catch me rushing off to pursuit. They tell me it was a miracle I survived it all, and I'm not trust my thick skull to save me a second time. Alright, so he got bashed over the head. Luckily, he survived to tell us something. Let's go investigate the Snowcloak. See what's cracking. Check a look on a map. Okay, so that's a dungeon. There's a Snowcloak. Hopefully they're not in there. Okay, alright. People knocked out here. Loyal heretic. Dead heretic. Alright, speak with the house daily night. Guess there's nothing we have to pick up here. Continue on to Snowcloak. See what he's got to say up over here. House, Garlean Night. Yeah, draw your weapon, fool. Wait, I recognize you, adventurer. You come seeking heretics, and we share a common purpose. We were on patrol when we chanced across one of the raiding parties and pursued them to here. By rights, we should have had them cornered in this ravine, and yet they are gone, vanished, like icy wrath. All right, who was that mystery lady? You glimpsed a woman atop the cliff. Could it be Iceheart herself, come to sneer at our folly? And to where did she disappear? The heretics must have discovered a passage through the frozen wall, some hidden tunnel that escaped our notice. We have not the men to risk further investigation. It would be best were we to return to Whitebrim Front and lay our suspicions before Lord Durhamount. Oh. So there is a dungeon over here, but I have not opened it up yet. That's pretty cool. We're going to get a new dungeon here before long. Go back and talk to the boss. Tell him what we know. Let's fly in from above, because that seemed a little bit shorter. If I could even get to the door. There it is. Tickman, it appears I owe you my thanks once again. Surviving nights spared no detail in their report. The men you found out near Snowcloak were some of my finest. That they should be bested so handily, I fear I have wonderfully underestimated the threat these heretics pose. While I understand you might balk at the notion, I must ask that you put aside your mission, consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. It would be ill advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. I return to Dragonhead and inform Lord Hartranfant of your discoveries. He will wish to plan contingencies of his own. As for Iceheart and her fanatics, the freezing heights of Snowcloak will not shield them from our justice for long. Heard that. You own that justice. Oh, I missed it. We need to go back and talk to Handsome Grant. Oh, invisible wall. Oh, look at that cat just sitting over the side like that. That's a pretty cool little design. There's the crystal. Here's where we want to be.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretic's hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Oh, that's cool. But do you want me to escort that mission? I guess not. So let's just head on back to Revenant's Toll. Tell old boy what we found out. Maybe to open up a little quest over there. There he is. There's the Laughbore. Ah, Tickman. It's good to see you return to the Toll. How fared you in your frozen wastes in Cathelius? How's fourteenth is to send us a second shipment? I must send thanks to Lord Heshafos for his continued generosity. Yet even as our town grows in prosperity, I feel it will attract even greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. All of us, Alphonad's new recruits included, must remain vigilant against such threats. And there we go. So let's go ahead and get that one right there. The Gloom Core. And complete that bad boy. Alright, so we got a mystery brewing. Come on back tomorrow. Continue on our main story quest line. See what's cracking. Until then, y'all take care.